Dave here, continuing on with the Penguin build log. So we've had the successful flights, and I thought I'd just do a quick breakdown of the plane as is in the stock condition that was used, so you get a feel for that. Essentially there was no video transmission on it. I just had the flip recorder cam inside of the canopy. So if we take off the canopy, this was just a very simple Velcro mount that I did. It's just hanging right inside of there. So that's why also the video wasn't perfect. It was just in there to get a feel for the plane from that perspective. Really, you'd want a much stronger mount to put something like that in. But again, quick and dirty, worked just fine. So for the continuing builds, I'll figure out some sort of FPV method for the canopy. But this is the stock build right now, no FPV. So inside, I had a real simple setup, just the battery pretty far to the front because it does need a little bit of weight, and I got the receiver right in here, followed up by the ESC is a little deeper in there, and that's basically it. This is a pretty clean and cut system, so it would be very easy to get started on. Perfect starter plane that's really easy to expand, as you see when we add in the FPV or coming up. So one thing to note is on the bottom it does have this extra camera port where you can put some sort of camera inside. I didn't try that out yet, but on a wet field it did kick up a little bit of dirt onto that lens, so depending on where you land you'll want to keep that in mind if you're trying to use that as an actual camera position. And the only other special note would be there's a little door on the back that's cut, and that gives you access inside to the servo and the control rod for the elevator. But there's also some extra room which will be pretty cool for FPV, so you could pack, you know, a filter back there, whatever you may want, even some extra wiring, and so that's going to be pretty neat in the future. But for now, that's how you access that. I put a little piece of tape to pull the tab down, and I've added some magnets in there so it'll hold tight, and that's pretty much it.